Hello everyone, this is Alex the Blue Man, and welcome to another review. For today, I'm going to be talking about Disney's latest live-action remake of Aladdin. Obviously, I enjoyed the original movie. It had some great characters, great songs, and some excellent animation that still holds up well to this day. Now, I was a bit skeptical when I heard this will be one of the remakes coming out this year along with Dumbo and Lion King. But will it be able to show us a whole new world, or will it treat us audience as street rats or scoundrels? Let's figure it out. So in the movie, the majority of the story is basically the same as in the original. Aladdin meets Jasmine, Jafar wants to rule the kingdom of Agrabah, and they fight over Genie's lamp. But I will say there are a few differences, like the beginning moment was unexpected to watch, but in a good way. But after that, the next 30 or so minutes turns into a cringe fest of some musical numbers, especially with the Street Rat song, and during that it suddenly became an Assassin's Creed Origins level of street chase. But when the genie himself appears for the first time, it becomes much more better to watch and to be entertained by it, especially with the next set of musical numbers except for one, which I won't say. Another difference I will say is the two main characters meet more earlier on in the movie than I expected. It's clear this movie tried to play out certain moments quite differently than the original, so I will give it some props for that. For the negatives, let's talk about the songs themselves. I will say I enjoyed 3 of them, mainly because Genie made 2 of them more fun. The rest are just cringy, a majority of them in a good way, but sometimes in a bad way. Another cringy moment is there's a certain scenario where one person says the other person in the room is them and said person has no idea what's happening, and I had to close my eyes until it moves on to the next scene. That's how much I cannot handle that level of cringe. For the characters themselves, let's take a look at Aladdin himself. He is basically the same, except there are more moments where he just stutters around. And where he messed up, there was one moment where I'm like, yep, you're dead. Other than that, as I said, basically the same as the original animated one. Jasmine had some points in her goal, visual-wise, which I won't say other than the rules of Agrabah being super strict. For Abu and Iago, while Abu is more of the same as the animated version, Iago is much more different. Just a normal, everyday parrot, except he has the ability to spy on things without being seen. For Genie, he is the best part of the movie in my opinion. There are a lot of people disliking his design shown in the previews, but to me he makes up for it with a lot of energetic and hilarious moments, which takes me back to the original animated Genie. So more props to this movie for that. And now for the villain Jafar, he is easily the weakest gripe in this film. Now, I will say the clothing he wears makes him resemble the original, but it's the way he speaks and communicates that's the issue. Rather than making him sound like an actual threat, he just comes off as a whiny wannabe dictator who would scream when something doesn't go his way. And I was like, you look like Jafar, but you don't sound like Jafar. The way to describe Aladdin as a whole is it's above average of a film. There are some things to dislike about it, but also some other things to like about it. Like its own interpretation of Genie, some of the songs, or at least a few, and how it tries to play out some of the scenarios quite differently. Also, the beginning moment of the movie is something I did not expect when going in, but when it was brought up again, it made me smile quite a bit. As I said, there are cringy moments here and there, but some in a good way. I'm sure kids and families would enjoy this movie if they want to see a family-oriented movie. So I'm going to give Aladdin a 6.8 out of 10. I apologize if this is a shorter review. I'm just excited for other movies, especially the near-coming Godzilla 2. So join me next time for my reviews for the 2014 movie and Kong Skull Island. I am so pumped for it and I cannot wait any longer. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment down your thoughts on this movie, and as usual, I hope you all have a great Blurific day.